The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Jacksonville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. There's Johnson, the tight end. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A second down throw for Love. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Williams. Whoa! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, L.A. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the...
Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case...
Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Pass's kick is good. And the Chargers are able to extend their first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return is Nyheim Hines. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Here's 3rd and 7. Duvernay in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll try and get there on the ground. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. His pass complete to Darius Davis. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. The throw on the run is complete. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 16-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw is Love. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 14 yards on the pickup there. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action with Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do on these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Here's Love. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. Still on the move. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now it's Williams.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. A short game. Down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Love. To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
See? Mike ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, You see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Davis heading in motion. On second down, Love. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Love to throw. He'll take a shot downfield from Musgrave. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Jaguars. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Love will lead the offense, looking to go for 2 here. They'll run here with Hill. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. 52 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got that complete to Turpin.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Here's Hines now to return. Strong. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chargers 24, Jaguars 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll take this up to the 30. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Gray is the motion man here. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Room to run past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. The tight end Burrow is in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And he's going to have the Chargers' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Jaguars 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Hines now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Love to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Love. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That caught by Davis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
With the score,
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Love. This one on target to Olave. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. They bring the tight end in motion. From the gun on third. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On first down, it is Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. It's another run here for Williams.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Gray is the motion man here. On third down, it's Hurts. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. A gain of 69 yards. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Hines now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Duvernay in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's deep for Olave. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, L.A. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and through. And the Chargers stretch things out even further.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Hines now to return. Whoa! And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Love. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Love. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. His 8th reception of the game and good for a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. One final play. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers.